don't wanna play. So don't say you need me when I walk away. So many words but they don't mean a thing. You blur the lines between love and obscene. So don't say you need me cause we're not a thing. We're not a thing.
Hey everyone, it's me again. Today I got you the incarnon dread. So without further ado, let's get to the evolutions. Before I show you the evolutions, I'd like to draw your attention to something. This weapon is so freaking buggy. I'll show you why right now. Starting with the first evolution that makes the dread similar to the incarnon Paris. Speaking of the bugginess, this weapon is the only incarnon weapon. When you transform it from the incarnon form to the normal form, doesn't deplete the charges. The second evo is a complete disaster. The first perk increases your damage by 50 and gives you fire rate each time you shoot an enemy, and resets when you miss a shot. And it doesn't work unless you have the hate and despair equipped. The second perk increases your damage by 70 and increases your damage by 100% if enemy has less than half health. This perk messes up the galvanized aptitude, and you're better off going with acceleration. For the third evolution, you get to choose between projectile speed, negative zoom, and increased ammo capacity. It doesn't really matter what you pick, but in my case I went with negative zoom, but I highly recommend the projectile speed since you're not gonna be using the ammo maximum for the incarnon form. Last but not least, the fourth evolution. You get to choose between increasing status chance and survival's age, which is completely useless. That gives you 10% crit chance and 10% status chance and 1 times crit multiplier. The first one is completely useless since the dread has a lot of crit chance to begin with, so we're not gonna be using this one. But elemental balance does what its name says. Gives you enough crit chance to reach 44% without even modding the weapon. So this is the best choice. But you can always go for the crit damage increase if you are going for a corrosive build or a raw damage build, since status chance won't matter in this case. For the first build, I'm using again my Lucky Prime with Ensnare. If you want to know how to build a Loki like this, check out my other videos. For my Dread spell, I'm using the basic corrosive build, and this is the only build I'll be using split flights, since the other builds will be more focused on disruption. This build can easily go beyond 200% crit chance without even including the vigilante set. This build can be used in the incarnon and non-incarnon form, but I definitely recommend going for the incarnon form. And I'm using the Kuvanukor, but you definitely can use the Epitaph or any primer of your choice. For my second loadout, I'm going for a basic slash build with high status chance. This time I'm not gonna be using hunter munition since this weapon is heavy in slash department, so I'm increasing my status chance and increasing the priority of the slash. This will be paired with my level cap ash. If you want to know how to build an ash like this, go check my level cap ash video. For my third loadout, I'm using the 8 inherit combo paired with Second Impulse. For those who don't know how this ability works, I'll let Pascalid explain it to you. I'm using the 8 inherit combo paired with Second Impulse. If you don't know how this ability works, it emits a pulse that adds stacks to status effects that already exists on an enemy, except for bleeds, heat, and toxin. Add an additional stack and refresh its timers. This will be added to next that has the ability to defense strip any enemy, and this is the build. The only strength mod you need is the normal intensify to get 100% defense strip, arcane acceleration for fire rate, and the rest are range and duration mods. For energy sustainment, you have equilibrium paired with the sense that on your Panzer Profiler with arcane energize. And with that being said, let's head to the dread spell. This build is mainly focused on the incarnate form since it's already high in heat department. And to increase the heat disposition, I added Thermite Round, the Dexterity Arcane, to build up damage with my glaive. I would have added Galvanized Scope if I had more slots, but as usual, I had polarity issues. This will be paired with my Teenage Cyclone that is built specially for the Heat Inherit combo. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video or learned something new. Please consider leaving a like or better yet subscribe. See you all later.